In this edition of City News, we'll show you what annual event has been creating a lot of buzz among local businesses. Also learn why some motorcycle riders were pulled over, but not for traffic violations. Plus, we'll take you to see the reason why so many people walked and drove the streets of Hawthorne. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. Hundreds of locals poured into the Hawthorne Memorial Center to attend the third annual Hawthorne Business Exposition to network and connect. Rosna Suri has the scoop.
Over 50 businesses are coming together to network and help you learn the secrets to becoming the king or queen of your local business.
The whole purpose of this Hawthorne Business Expo is to work and sustain the businesses that are already in Hawthorne and help attract businesses into Hawthorne.
This year's theme is Contracting and Connecting. Discover what's possible. In addition to keynote speakers, educational seminars ranging from marketing to contracting strategies are available for attendees to partake in.
It's important for the businesses not only to network, but to know what's available to them out there through procurement or contracting and or different ways to attract similar businesses or businesses that they might need, or moreover, how they can help the community.
3 local businesses have been honored at the Expo as Businesses of the Year for 2018. One recipient, Advanced Party Rentals, has been in business for over 17 years. They specialize in private, corporate, and wedding events.
We were very honored and we're very humbled to receive the Business of the Year award.
Another recipient of the prestigious Business Award is Los Angeles Ale Works. They're an example of a passion project that started out in a garage and worked its way out into the local community.
Our big thing is creativity, and you're never going to see the same thing because we're always changing our beers up.
Fowler and his team aim to maintain a friendly atmosphere and constantly come up with different concoctions to attract a diverse clientele. The third recipient of the Business of the Year award was Al Watan Halal Tandoori Restaurant. Chef Mumtaz, the owner, established the first Pakistani Indian food restaurant in the Los Angeles County.
We come from a very poor family. We didn't have anything. My grandfather, he was a woodcutter. And coming from there to all the way here, my dad was inspired. He came to this country not just to work for someone. He had bigger dreams, and in 1990 he opened the restaurant and he never looked back.
Many of the attendees expressed a similar viewpoint. The Business Exposition is an opportunity for local business owners and professionals to come together for inspiration, education, and connections to help transform their views and build stronger brands. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Rosna Suri.
To stay on top of future events, follow the Hawthorne Business Expo at www.facebook.com/Hawthorne-business-expo. The Hawthorne Police Department decided to teach motorcycle riders a thing or two. Wealthy Jenner has the story.
We're here under the 105 freeway, where motorcyclists have been given the opportunity to participate in an all-day training event put on by the experts of the Hawthorne Police Department.
The program Ride to Live is inspired from the loss of 2 motor officers killed in the line of duty, and the purpose is to save lives by teaching better riding skills.
We're just taking basic techniques that we've learned and mastered at the basic courses, and we're watching them improve over an 8-hour period. They come in at one level and absolutely they leave at a higher level of riding.
Riders from beginner to expert levels are welcome to take the free class, and Lieutenant Steve Colquette applauds those so far that have had the nerve to participate.
It does take some courage and guts to, number 1, get on a motorcycle. Number 2, come out here and be a bunch of strangers at police motors and come out here and ride and try to learn some things.
Attracting riders near and far, Ride to Live's intensive course continues to increase rider interest, even bringing back a partaker for the 3rd time.
Oh, it's amazing. I came here today. I haven't done well in my first 2 classes, and it's like I went to the front of the class. I was just amazed. I was one of the better riders, so it works. But I've been practicing, so I think the secret is what you learn here, you need to take it home and practice.
And practice is what this beginner rider received, as she said she almost called it quits in the first hour.
I was honest. I said, I don't know how to pull these off. And so they said, no problem, we have somebody. And so he was working one-on-one with me, and they've been great. Because I didn't expect that. So I was very, very gracious and appreciative that they would actually do that for me.
Hawthorne PD takes pride in the Ride to Live program, having been granted almost $60,000 by the California Office of Traffic Safety for 2018. For HCTV, this is Wealthy Jenner.
The next classes are scheduled for February 24th and March 31st. For more information, visit www.ridetolive.com. Over a dozen people gathered at a local church to help in the Greater Los Angeles homeless count. A large crowd gathered at the Calvary Presbyterian Church on Hawthorne Boulevard to help count the homeless in our community.
Since there's such a high number of unsheltered people in Los Angeles, it's really critical to get the volunteers out there who understand their community and to get the most accurate numbers possible for planning.
Volunteers were sent out to cover every street, alley, and park in the city to help get the most accurate count possible.
I think many people are forgotten, and it's our job to remember to help those people and to help them too, I'm pretty sure if we were in their spot, we would want that help. So that's why we're out here, making a difference.
You see people that look like me and yourself living in their cars, who doesn't have the means, to live in a pretty much like an apartment or any type of shelter. So I see a lot of that when we're actually doing a homeless census count.
It really breaks my heart. No one should have to live like that. So I want to help and see how many people there are. Are the numbers going up? Are the numbers going down? How we can use the funding.
The data collected is later used for planning purposes and also helps to see the trends and understand the progress we are making in ending homelessness.
In some cities, the numbers are actually going down. And, and of course, some numbers are going up. And we want to know where to use the funding.
It's federally required in order to get funds, so it's brought in many millions of dollars, each year that are vital to helping the homeless make it into housing. And it's also crucial with all the local funding that's been allocated to make sure that we're using it in the most strategic way possible.
The Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority has been organizing the count for the past 13 years. Organizers say they are successful because of the volunteers.
Volunteers are the backbone of the count, with the largest volunteer homeless count in the nation. So everyone at the city and county levels really rely on the volunteers to get out there to do the count.
It's a great cause. You're helping your community and you're helping society, and it's going to help the people that are homeless.
Once all the data is collected, organizers hope to continue to increase engagement by bringing together leaders, residents, and stakeholders, all in hopes to one day end homelessness. To learn more about the homeless count, visit the website www.theycountwillyou.org. Coming up next on City News, find out why the city of Hawthorne has a new furry member fighting crime. Also learn how one school is preparing future engineers. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The Hawthorne Police Department has a new addition. Wealthy Jenner has the story.
We were introduced to Mattis, Hawthorne's newest member of the K9 team, and he showed us a little bit of his life between work and play.
Specializing in patrol work and explosive detection, Officer Cunningham says Mattis enjoys what he does.
Whether it be training for patrol, obedience, he loves obstacles, so he likes to run around on the obstacle course, or I hide explosive orders for him. He goes out and finds them for me and gets rewarded for that, so he loves coming to work.
Mattis works 4 nights a week for 10 hours at a time, and we're told the four-legged member looks forward to his days off just like the rest of us.
Honestly, he's a goofy puppy. We're very well bonded together. Even when other people are around, he just stares at me the whole time and wants to jump up and give me hugs. And he really is just this goofy little dog. And then when it's time to go to work, he's all business. He does what he needs to. And then, when I get him home at night, he just wants to play catch and get his belly rubbed.
Work or play, the K9 understands the difference, and Officer Cunningham adds that although Mattis hasn't had to use his skills out in the field, having him as part of the team is such an asset.
It's a huge life-saving tool. There's really no machine, no person or anything on this world besides dogs that can do what they do as accurate as they do.
Mattis can detect explosives and odors long before officers need to come close to them. For HCTV, this is Wealthy Jenner.
The pup loves meeting new people, and HPD looks forward to introducing Mattis to residents in the future. A local elementary school held a seminar on helping adolescents with their homework. Tony Long Jr. has the story.
Both parents and children had their thinking caps on at the Family Math Workshop held at Kornblum Elementary.
Every year we want to give our parents an opportunity to learn the skills to help their children in English language arts and in math. So this was one of the nights we chose for math.
Today's workshop, I decided to use our curriculum, our adopted curriculum, to do some activities with the parents.
Workshop coach Alejandro Moreno showed a new teaching method at the workshop.
Here in California, we made a shift as far as teaching goes. We went from direct instruction to problem solving. So what does that mean? That means that students are now working on math problems and trying to solve them before there's any teaching going on.
For parent Kevin Ramos, the workshop was about finding ways to help his daughter Faith achieve a good grade. As for Faith, it was more than finding ways to work together educationally. It was a time to bond as well.
It's good for the kids and for us, for the parents, to show how there's different ways we can help our kids on math problems.
I feel great because I mostly don't spend time with them.
Faith also had fun working with fractions.
My fun thing was about the half was I got to write and I had fun.
Moreno says that parents are requesting more workshops to occur on a consistent basis, and he plans on making that happen. This is Tony Long Jr. for HCTV.
For more information on future events, visit their school website at www.hsdkornblum.org. Kornblum Elementary recently held their Family Science Night. Francisco Castillo takes us to the event.
Imagine, plan, build. These are just a few steps these students take in order to get their engineering minds flowing.
Tonight is our first Family Science Night with a focus on engineering. So the families will be going through the engineering design process.
We're promoting community, number one, bringing all of our families together. And then we're also promoting STEM, which is our science, technology, engineering, and math. And just putting all those together and having a good time.
According to Robin Cordray, exposing kids to engineering at a young age helps them better understand math and science in the future.
Kids need to understand that they can play and build, and they can be successful inventors even if they're just young children.
Charlene says she enjoys building her own contraptions at home, and this program allows her to explore her creativity.
I make stuff at my house and I give it to my teacher.
She was just telling me that she was picking up trash and then trying to build like a little doll.
Ethan attended Kornblum Elementary before this program was developed. He came back to his former school to support his younger sibling in his path to an engineering career.
I've been to the school and I had no one to support me, so I want to give the gift of supporting my little brother because it would be hard for him to concentrate in school.
Do you like having your brother here with you, helping you out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why?
Because I don't know how to do it.
This program also teaches the students how to better their invention by going through the improvement step, which allows the kids to see their ideas evolve. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
If you would like more information about future events at Kornblum Elementary, visit their website at www.hsdkornblum.org. When we return, find out what's bothering city officials and residents. The city of Hawthorne often falls victim to people's illegal garbage. Tristan Davis has more on the story.
The rampant issue of individuals leaving their bulky garbage on the streets can leave locals down in the dumps. Not to worry though, the city has been offering a simple solution for years. Just pick up the phone and call Republic Services.
The bulky truck takes like mattresses, sofas,
they call the city or the company, and we come and try to take whatever the clients, the owners of the home or the apartments have on the street.
Republic Services collects 6 to 8 tons of trash in Hawthorne a day, much of it being illegally dumped. A large portion of their day includes responding to different locations that illegal trash has been spotted, which is something they don't want to be distracted with.
So I'm sitting out here with Doug, who's an administrative analyst here at the City of Hawthorne. And Doug, although it's nice to be sitting out here, a beautiful day, getting a tan, why shouldn't people be putting their trash out on the streets like this?
Well, I mean, aesthetic reasons, health and safety reasons, and obviously you're eligible to be fined when you put your trash out illegally.
Mm-hmm. And who is doing this?
Everybody. I mean, it's all over the city in different contexts, you know, streets, alleys, front of houses, apartments, businesses. It's a constant problem.
The city does not take kindly to individuals dumping their trash. If caught, offenders can be cited, fined, and potentially face arrest depending on the type of garbage. City officials just want locals to know the correct way of disposing large objects.
They can always call the trash company and request a special pickup for almost anything. And there is a fee associated with it most of the time, but it's worth a call to figure out what the situation is. There are facilities nearby where people can take this stuff themselves. A lot of it's actually recyclable. There's many options.
Disposing of trash on the streets is illegal in the City of Hawthorne and can land you with a pretty hefty fine. So make sure when you're ready for your trash to be taken out, you call local authorities and they'll come do so. Reporting for HGTV, I'm Tristan Davis.
For more information, you can reach Republic Services at 1-800-299-4898 or on their website at www.republicservices.com. Have dinner and a show at a local restaurant. Wealthy Jenner has the details.
Right here in Hawthorne is Oscar's Bar and Grill, where you're not only going to fill your bellies, you might even get to shake them.
Besides great food, Oscar schedules unique events such as belly dancing, and owner Noberto Vasquez welcomes locals to his tucked-away restaurant attached to the Ramada Hotel.
Hawthorne, my city, you know, I live a long time here. I stayed for maybe 30 years in Hawthorne. I want the neighbors happy and coming and making business. I try to come in people for Hawthorne, all this city.
Vasquez worked for 6 years as a cook for the previous owners, and he says he's happy the Ramada has taken a chance on him and that he's been able to offer something different to Hawthorne.
We have 40 dancers and also 10 vendors, so you can dance, watch, and shop. Also, Oscar's Bar and Grill has a very, very great food, so they can enjoy their food too.
Levon Robinson, a returning customer of 3 years, agrees.
Oscar's is fun because this is a great place to come for this kind of event. Every time they belly dance here, I'm here because I'm supporting my child. Plus, I like watching all the dancers, all the different styles of dancing, and they're so colorful and imaginary, and it's just good, clean fun.
Oscar's has been open for a little over a year and is a family business affectionately named after Vasquez's late son. For HCTV, this is Wealthy Jenner.
To find out when the next belly dancing event is at Oscar's, visit www.raqshirin.com. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future city news stories. Find out how the new hotels are coming along. Plus, see who will win at this year's Hawthorne School District Spelling Bee. And learn what went on at the Sidewalk Career Fair. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at htv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the belly dancing event. See you next time.